Hi, Mary from Reviewer's Diary. I have a few things to share. I got my Boxycharm for February today. Very exciting. I love Boxycharm. Boxycharm and Birchbox are my two absolute favorite boxes. So, I open the box and there's the card. And basically it's kisses from Boxycharm. And it has a whole big thing, hello charmers, blah 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 blah. I can read that later. And of course the products. And this is what I saw when I opened my Boxycharm. I really love Boxycharm. And I'm actually going to go in order of the card. I think I can explain a little bit more about what I got by using the card. I've found that, you know, I tried to do box reveals without using the card. I tried doing it so that basically I could look at this later and read it. But what makes more sense, since I don't really know what these products are, is to read from the card and explain to you what I got. Alright, so I'm going to start off with Modern Minerals Duo Fiber Mini Round Brush, full size, $15. Alright, so it came in this plastic sleeve, which I can now get rid of. And it is, ooh, it's really soft. It's actually a very nice little brush. I'm always on the hunt for a really good brush. The next thing on the card is Mullen & Sparrow Mini Facial Mask. It's not quite as mini as I thought it was going to be. This is the kind of stuff that you mix a little bit of water into and oh, what a neat thing. And it becomes a nice mask. Oh wow, look at that. Mix a small amount with water to form a smooth paste. Apply to moistened face, neck, and chest, avoiding eye area. Allow mask to dry. Gently remove with warm water, followed by a cool water rinse. Use at least once a week for deeply clean, radiant skin. These are the different clays that are in it. And I am really interested to try this. And this is a really big, this is deluxe sample size. This is like more than travel size to me. This is going to last me a while, especially if you only use a small amount. That is the only thing in here that is not full size. The next thing, NCLA Nail Lacquer in Heart Attack. Full size. It is little teeny tiny hearts. I don't know if you can really see them in this light. I have every light in the room on basically. This is the kind of thing that you put on as a top coat over a nail polish. So I'm wondering if it'll go with this nail color. Even though the hearts are red, the little ones are pink. I would just put it on my ring finger. Just an idea. This is really neat. Very unusual, something I wouldn't normally buy for myself. Jing Ai is how you pronounce it. And it stands for Pure Love. Shine Lip Jewel, full size. Wow, $22. Oh, by the way, the nail polish is $16. So Jing Ai Velvet Shine Lip Jewel. Alright, so this is the package that it came in. And it says that it is in the color Raspberry Ice. Oh, I think it's going to be a crayon. So here is the container, and it is, oh my gosh. It's one of these crayon things. Very nice. Very intensely shiny. Let's see how it looks on. Oh, you really don't need very much of that. I very lightly stroked my hand and you can see that it is really bright. It might be a little too bright and dark for me, So what I would do then is just put a light colored, you know, like a gloss on top of it. I have a couple of these Juicy Tubes also. These tend to tone things down a little bit. Alright, now that, I really do like that. I will find a way to make it work. And finally, Mistra Beauty Solutions C2P Complexion Corrector. It says $36.99 and it has CAD after it. Is that Canadian dollars? Which are almost equivalent to American dollars. This new creamed powder complexion corrector is rich with coconut oil. Ha, loves coconut oil. Shea butter, another good thing. With a silky matte finish that leaves your skin hydrated and blemish free. The super light formula instantly masks redness and broken capillaries and hides imperfections with one touch for all skin tones. Not sure how they do that. So here's the tube it comes in. So is this just a concealer or is it something you can use all over? I guess we'll find out. Okay. It's shaped sort of like a lipstick. It's kind of on the dark side. Although it does look kind of like it would match what I have on. And by the way, somebody did say to me, can you please tell us what you have on when you do your videos so that we know. So at the end of this video, I'll let you know. Wow. Alright, so I stroked a little bit on the back of my hand. It's right next to that lipstick. And it's very hard to see it. It's right here. Oh, it's very, very smooth. You can see a little bit more now that I rubbed it. Very smooth, not overly tacky. Just smells sort of, oops, it just smells sort of fresh. No unusual odor to it. Alright, so this has been my Boxycharm. And I do love Boxycharm. They never ever disappoint me. Every now and then they give me something strange like false eyelashes and tattoos, which I promptly traded in on Listia because there are other people who want those. I don't, so. I am making a bunch of videos, but for this video I am going to let you know exactly what I have on makeup wise. Okay, so I got home really tired. I mean, like exhausted tired. So tired that I figured I'm never going to be able to make the videos because I look so droopy and tired. I used my It CC cream. Okay. This is the light. It's not the fairest color. There's another more fair color. But this is the light color. It's CC cream, has a neat little push spout. You don't need a whole lot of this. I used a trick that one of my favorite YouTubers suggested. Goss Makeup Artist. I will put a link to his video below my video in the description, so please look. Everything I think I've learned makeup wise has probably come straight from Goss. I had some proficiency before, but I got much better once I started watching his videos. He seems like a genuinely nice person. He seems like somebody that I would really like to know in person, and his tips are unbelievable. He's a very genuine person, and I would love to meet him. Goss, in case you watch this, which you probably won't because I'm just a little tiny YouTuber and you're a very big YouTuber, but he is definitely someone that you should make a habit of watching. One of the tricks that he just gave recently was to put a drop of oil in whatever makeup you're using. He made a couple suggestions, different oils, and jojoba oil just happened to be one of his suggestions, and I just happened to have jojoba oil that my daughter gave me. So what I did tonight is I did what he suggests. I put a squirt of this makeup in my hand, 1 drop of jojoba oil. I mixed it together in my hand. I did dot a little bit on my face, but I used my Real Techniques brush. This one is, let me see if I can tell you exactly which brush this is. This is a fabulous brush, by the way. This is probably my favorite foundation brush. It is Expert Face Brush. And I digress a little bit because I want to say that one of the things that I love about this brush is that it's got a narrowness to it and it's got a wideness, and this very dense bristles makes it very easy to apply the makeup. So you end up with sort of a flawless looking finish. Not an expensive brush. I bought myself one and my daughter one, and I believe I paid $8.99, and this is one of the best brushes I've ever owned. So there. I did a squirt of this. It's very good stuff. It says CC cream. Very heavy, like a foundation. So you don't need foundation once you use this. Sometimes, I think I put on a little bit heavy today. Sometimes it's really easy to accidentally put a little too much of this on. I am still learning to use this. I've only used it a few times. But I love that it has SPF 50. That, drop of jojoba oil, palm of my hand, dot a little all over. Still had a little reservoir there. Smoothed it all out. Tapped a little bit, you know, used it where it looked like it needed to be used, a little bit on my neck, and I actually put it under my eyes also, and it did cover quite a bit of the under eye circles. And one of the things I like about the jojoba oil addition is this makeup did not settle into the fine lines. My stock thing to say is that I am over 40. I'm actually quite a bit over 40, and I'm very lucky I don't have a lot of wrinkles, but this really helped to make it glide a little bit, and it actually feels very smooth. This is the first time I've ever used this trick, but I just watched Gos's video last night, and I happen to have the jojoba oil, and it's kind of like feels really great on. So I think this is a trick that I am going to stick with. Now, after I did that, I took my Physicians Formula. Not my favorite under eye stuff. I have to say that right now. I am still yet to find one that I really love. But this does have a slightly yellow tint to it, and so it does correct a little bit of the under eye stuff. I stroked a little bit on, and then I dotted it in, and I did a little bit of stippling around my eyes. So it did help a little bit. I still look tired and I still look well over 40, but what the heck. It is what it is. I also used this Tarte cheek color. This one is Blushing Bride. It is the normal size. This is not a sample size. So when you send out your $30 to buy one of these, this is what you get. However, it's chock full and it's going to last forever. Well, I unscrew that. Now, if you take this and you rub it on your cheeks, you're going to look like a clown. It's very, very heavy, intensely heavy. So what I did, and you could actually use a small brush for this, but I used my finger, is I just took a little tiny bit with my finger, and that much is, sorry my phone is tweeting like crazy, and I just put a little bit at a time. You can layer this stuff. You don't have to get too heavy. A little bit at a time on the cheeks. And it just kind of gives you a slight glow. So you don't look clown-like, but you look a little bit more radiant. I don't feel terribly radiant right now. I just feel kind of tired. I had a really hard day going from base, under eye, and blush. I'm using up a sample of it that I got. So it's makeup from the Revealed palette, and this is from the Revealed 2 palette actually, and this is the Revealed palette. And it actually, I've used this multiple times and it just seems to last forever. This is called Ballerina. It's from the Revealed palette, Revealed 2 palette rather. It's a little eyeshadow quad. I particularly love this golden color. It's like a rose gold. That is all over my eyelids. So I put the lighter color up high, and in the inner corner I put this rose gold color all over the lid, and I put this darker color in the crease and a little bit in the corner. I have this lovely Tarte pencil, and one side is a goldeny kind of a brown. I use that under my eyes, and the other side is a very intensely dark brown, sort of like almost black, and I use that on the top. I love this Tarte pencil. I love Tarte Cosmetics. And to top it all off, I did get this sample of Perversion mascara, and it has this really neat brush. And finally, to top it all off, I used this Starlux lip pencil. I'll put it next to that incredibly bright pink. Now, it's this thinner line right here. It actually goes on a little bit lighter. I kind of rubbed that a little bit hard. But it's a soft pencil. It's really nice. And my latest favorite lipstick, and I have lots of really expensive lipstick. This was $8. It's Ulta Lip Butter. It's a super shiny lip butter. This is in the color Rome, and that's the color I currently have on my lips. I have a lot of really expensive lip colors. This came out of nowhere for me. This was something I figured, I'll give that a try, because I do like Ulta Cosmetics. I'm not sure what company actually makes them, because they're not like cheapy cheap, like, I won't name any companies because I don't want to get myself in trouble, but they're not like cheapy cheap cosmetics. They actually are like pretty nice. The shadows are nice and smooth. The pencils are good. The lipsticks are fabulous. So I figured, let me give this a try. And it's $8 instead of, like, I have a $30 lipstick. But I love my lipsticks, but lately this $8 lip butter has been my favorite thing. Oh, and I threw a little bit of Harvey Prince Hello cologne on just to finish it off. This actually also came in a Boxycharm box. And thank you for watching. This has been a review of an enormous number of products that I've used today, as well as my Boxycharm box. Thank you for watching.